ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla anyị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla anyị ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etugha eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tuo oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ nna nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkwa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko m dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt ka otu ọgbe wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị na-efe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụghị ikuni ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ usu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na ebe gị chi ọzọ ekwesịga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwere onye kere na otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi mara ebi ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? We are going to quickly look into the news of the day because I was trying to come online before, then I was having a challenge, some challenges from my side, so I hope it has been ratified. So we are going to scan through the information that we need to go, that is trending, especially the court case of Mas Nnamdi Kanu. So we have to look into that and what happened, the reaction and response from PM, who have already, talked about it and share his own opinion pertaining that and the effort of the Biafran government in that aspect. So as you're joining me, please hit like button. It is very, very important so that other people will join us as we move forward. We are not going to waste much time considering the challenges that we had earlier, so that it will not happen again. I believe that some of you have seen the videos of Mas Nnamdi Kanu in the courts. It's exciting to know that he's still around, because some people were rumoring that he's no more and all that, which to me I don't believe. And as God may have it, he's out today. We can see him. Hopefully the people holding him will release him so that he will be free man like PM have demanded from them. It is time for us to share this information so that it will get to every corner, because the condition of Mas Nnamdi Kanu is not really pleasing, because it's not pleasant at all. I saw the video where the picture, actually not video, and looking at that picture you can tell that he's really need to take some medical attention, need to be given to his health, because he is not looking fit. To my own observation, that's my own opinion. Maybe I am wrong, but what I'm seeing in that picture is not. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. So some of us have seen the pictures, but we are going to go through it actually. So I will start by the response and reaction from PM. It is interesting to know that one of the lawyer that PM said in the past, I think a few weeks ago, that the lawyer is no more in part of the legal team. Although the people who always challenge PM opinion, they came out with information saying that PM is lying, that he's this, he's that, as usual. So after saying those things, it happened that what PM said is actually true. Although it not just PM, Kanu also made it clear that this lawyer is no longer part of the legal team of Mas Nnamdi Kanu, and today it has been justified. PM, said this: "I will be your end." So he posted it and attached it with I think this is from BBC Igbo, a picture from BBC Igbo, where Ejiofor and Mazen Kanu were standing together in the court. That was in the past, no more now, because it's no more part of the Lego team. Like if you remember last one of my broadcasts few weeks ago, I brought to you an interview of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, which seems to be a confirmation of what PM said, that he's no longer part of the Lego team. They were asking him, so what are you? Is it true that there's a reshuffle in the Lego team of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Which he said that it doesn't really matter, that people should not pay much attention on that. That people should focus on his health and other, which is good to focus on his health. Yes, I admit. But there's not a sin. If you are man enough, you can open up and say, yes, I am no more part of the Lego team and other. But he considered that, he don't want to mention it, he don't want to confirm it, but those who have ability to reason critically have understood what he's trying to say. So, like I said, he's nowhere to be found in the court today. That is why if you check some of the media team, if you check their broadcasts and their posts, some of them were unable to even comment much about the court case. So they only took picture from Kanu platform and the one of PM and posted it. And they were saying their focus was on his health, which is okay. But none of them want to say that, as usual, watching Chineke, this is update, we are here, family writers and all that. He didn't see them anymore. So maybe they will post something, but they are not they are not present in the court. And some of them who were present couldn't do much, because it is very clear that Kanu and Aloy Ejimako are really, pushing. They have taken over. You understand? So Ejiofor is nowhere to be found. Thank you so much, Excellence Wachuku. Thank you for your presence in this live stream. Yes, this is our fourth broadcast today. I had a video that I published earlier today, but that is not a live broadcast. This is live. We are live at the moment. If you are watching, please hit like button. My dear brother, that is good. That is good news. It is very, very good news to see him, but his health needs to pay attention. I don't know why Nigerian government is doing what they're doing. It is, to me, it is not good at all. It is not good at all. And having seen what happened between other prisoners, like political prisoners, they are not prisoners, political prisoners, people who may not accept the opinion of government, they hold them, and they are doing what they think that is best for them, which is wrong. Some of them have been released, but everybody who is from eastern part are still held in captivity, which I wonder why some of the people, some of us who say that you cannot do anything without your politicians. Minor things the minor things that they're supposed to do, they are not even doing that. They are not doing that. So minor things they're supposed to do, they couldn't do that. And these people don't see anything wrong with that. To them, they don't see anything wrong. Just like when you have a bad father, and your father is a drunkard, and he always disgrace you, he always pee on his clothes in public, he will sober enough, and that to the extent that he wouldn't even recognize the road to his house. So, and this father of yours is always constantly doing the same thing. Okay, and you don't want to take a decision, you don't want to take decision on anything. You just want to hear from that kind of father. If you have a father who is a drunkard, you don't need to, put all your attention, your decision on him to decide things for you. Igbo politicians are more or less like a drunkard father. Somebody who don't do his job, irresponsible father, who don't do what he's supposed to do, for his family, and you who happen to be his children or his son, or the way you want to put it, just put it. But what I'm trying to say is that you are the one that consider him as a father. You take him as a father, okay? He's your father, and this your father is not doing enough as a father. The father figure is not there. His responsibilities and duties, he's not even putting it there. He is not there to represent you. You are not proud of him. And every now and then you say, okay, I want my father to be, let me hear from my father. Even minor things you're supposed to do, you say, okay, let me hear from your father. How can you be proud of your father when your father cannot even do minor things? He can't even feed his family, he can't protect his family, he can't even do the minor thing. He's not even trying, let alone he's not the try, is not enough. So that's what I'm saying. These politicians, all they are good at is just to collect their salary, siphon money, corner money, sign projects, make money from it. That's all, but nothing. Okay, I will be having these challenges for some time before it is permanently settled, because I noticed that I don't know if it's an attack or I can't lay hands on anything that is the problem, but I will try my best to see what I can do. Let's see. So, like I was saying, if you have such father, you cannot tell me you'll be proud of him. There's no way you'll be proud of him because he's not representing you the way he should. That is exactly what Igbo politicians are doing. Imagine somebody like Mazina Modikano, whom every Igbo person is, loyal to. Everybody's, respecting him. He's a people's choice. He's the most favorite in Eastern region, and not that he's favorite because he's Master Morgan, but he's the work that he's putting in place, what he's doing for the people is there. You can see it, you can feel it. The love is there. And politicians want to, bring him down to nobody. That is why because nobody will, I have not been convinced that they are not responsible for the kidnap of Master Madakan. To me, I'm not saying that I have the facts and figure, that I have every evidence that they are the one that kidnapped Master Madakan from Kenya. But looking at the way things are going and what they have done so far, it is very, very clear they are the one who kidnapped Master Madakan. And for you to wait for them to do the needful by releasing him without putting action where he's supposed to be, I don't think it is possible. So Mazda Mekano is in the court today, and it has been making wave in social media, headline news and all that, which is very, very okay to me, but we need to put more effort for those who are responsible for his captivity to start rethinking and retrieve their steps in keeping him in dungeon, because he needs to come out. Even if you don't want him to come out, or maybe you think that it's just it doesn't matter, his health and his life matter. Release him as soon as possible, because his health is something that everybody should be concerned of. You don't need to you have proved that you have the political power, that you can strangle innocent people for no just reason. You have proved that for 3 years, right? So it is time for you to cut the tie. You need to do something as soon as possible. Now, PM said the next is 19th and 20th of March. Now that the kidnapper Ejiofor is gone, the adjournment is no longer 3 months. Woo! Wow. This is the punchline. Okay, let me read the comments. Diana, thank you so much. I see you. Good morning to you. How are you today? How was your night? I hope everything is okay with you. I don't know your time zone there, but you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just greeting you depending on your time. God Almighty will continue to strengthen Master Namodikan, even give him good health and restore his energy. Give him long life in Jesus Christ's name. He said, thank you so much, my sister. I really appreciate your presence in this live broadcast. Yes, we will do our best, to support PM, support those who are doing what is needed to free Master Madakan. I really thank God that he's in the court today. Just like what I said just now, that PM posted that the next court case, the next one is March 19th. March 19th. I think this is one of the closest court case ever. Unbelievable. So, when this kind of thing is happening, you have no choice than to believe that what they are rumoring about Ejiofor is true. I don't know. I have not talked to anybody. I don't know Ejiofor. I don't know anybody. But our own is to respond, to react to the news that we can lay our hands on, because since the kidnap of Master Madakan, people have been pointing hands on him. And judging by the way they are pushing his court case, catapulting it from 3 months, the other one is almost 6 months before Christmas. they were pushing the court case as if he's nobody. And now, today is 26th of please don't spy my live stream. What is this Kahin? Or is it Kahan or I don't know if I mistake your name. If I mispronounce your name, please forgive me. But please don't spam my live stream, please. Stop. Your comment is constantly coming in. I think you just send 1, 2, 3, 4 at a go, and it's all about Palestinian and all that. This program, I believe you have seen the title. It has nothing to do with the Palestinian and Israel. Just let the live stream roll, please. Leave it alone and be yourself. If you have anything to say about what I'm saying, put it in the comment section. I am not here to, you are still doing the same thing. And that is why, when you are fighting for something that is not yours, you'll be doing this kind of strong head. When you are doing something, you and your Israel, what some of you don't even know the problem in the between Israel and Palestine. So I don't want to go into it. That's not what we are here for. The same freedom that you're seeking for is what we are seeking for. Nigeria is burning, and people that made up the country need to be free. Okay, Yoruba and Oduduwa people need to have their freedom. So I don't know why you are doing that. Yes, Choma said free Israel. Exactly, my sister. Thank you so much for coming in. Some of them don't understand what it means to be, to fight for your freedom. They always want to push you to their agenda and their narrative. So, like I was saying, Daily Post have it that Mas Nnamdi Kanu engages new legal team for defense in his terrorism charges. So, meaning that truly the legal team has been reshuffled, because Daily Post said new legal team. Okay, like I said, DOS people who always fight and argue and make their points, they are very, very quiet today. I have gone through the post and the platform. They are only copied from what others has. Then this is okay. I don't want to go to family Biafran writers and all this thing there. I don't need it. So Mas Nnamdi Kanu, some of us have seen where Bishop, I think this is the Anglican Bishop, is praying for him with some Igbo elders, with traditionals, Igbo traditional rulers and all that. I don't know their names, so I don't need to give you false information, okay? But the people are Igbo traditional rulers, basically from Anambra or Abia or thereabout, but they are from Igbo, okay? And the bishop is Anglican. I think it's not because Mas Nnamdi Kanu family, they are Anglican communion, so they are not Catholic, okay? But it doesn't matter. They are praying for him, and it is lovely to see. I think things are taking new shape. PM also said today court hearing of Mas Nnamdi Kanu has finally exposed the criminal and treacherous Ejiofor who continue to use Nigerian newspaper to deceive Biafrans as Mas Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. He is no longer part of the legal team, and the freedom of Mas Nnamdi Kanu is here. Let's hope. Let's keep our eyes on the ball. Let's put our hands and see what the alternative event will be, because this kind of court case, the way they are joining it to become next. Can you imagine? It's not even up to a month. Today is 26th of February 2020. And the next court case will be on 19th, I think 19th and 20th. So it is very, very close to compare what it used to be. Normally, if you go to court today, they will catapult it to next 3 months, just like what PM said. So it is a thing of joy, despite the condition of his health. It is a thing of joy to see that he's in the court and things are taking new shape. Hopefully, Tinubu will do the needful, just like he compensates and release Sunday Igboho. He will do the same. Even if he don't agree or don't love Igbo people because of the way the general election went, he should use this protest that everybody is protesting against his government now to compensate the Igbo people, because no Igbo man is protesting against him. People are clapping for him to continue his regime, whether in positive way or in negative way. his government should be proud of Igbo people at the moment because nobody is speaking against him anymore. So it was people who were even supporting him and now fighting harder to pull him out. So that is turnout of the event because everybody now can see that the regime of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a president is not really a problem to Igbo people. Yes, the hardship is there. Yes, the suffering is there. Nobody is happy to suffer, but Igbo people are the only tribe, major tribe. Okay, I'm between Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about other ethnic group. Okay, I'm not undermining your existence. What I'm saying is these three major tribes. Okay, they only Igbo people stand with Tinubu at the moment. At the moment, Igbo people stand with him. Even those who were shouting and all this, they are no more with him. Yes, Samuel Akinola said the Eastern leaders are responsible for Kano detained. Yoruba's leaders fight for Igboho when Nigerian government wanted to take on Igboho. Igbo's leaders are after their personal selfish interest. God bless you, Samuel. You are on point. That's what I'm saying. You are on point. That's why it is always good to see things from both sides. What you said here is perfectly correct. Igbos, and to me, like I said initially, that I believe that even the kidnap of Mazi Makan from Kenya is orchestrated by the same Igbo people, Igbo leaders. But when I say Igbo leaders, I'm not talking about traditional rulers. I'm talking about politicians from eastern parts, especially the governors. They are the ones behind the whole nonsense that is going on. And I believe that Tinubu will do the needful without dirtying his name. I believe that he will not allow them to stain him, as a president of Nigeria at the moment. I believe they will not allow him. He will not allow them to bring them to their nonsense they are doing with Makano. He should, as a president, free Mazi Makano so that if they want to do any other thing, let them go and do it on their own. Don't allow them to use you as a president to cause nonsense and destroy your regime, because in the history book it will be there that you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is the one holding Kano for some time. It's just like it has been written that Buhari, whether he's dead or alive, will never ever wipe it away from the memory of Igbos. Anything Buhari will always look dirty in our eyes. That is just a fact, because he cannot do this to Mazi Makan and expect everyone to be clapping for him. Just like Kenyans as a people, I don't have any problem with you, but your government needs to be questioned. In everything, in any area you can think of, they have done a lot of damages to our people. Sunday Igboho in Benin Republic, he was there, and Benin people did not allow Nigerians to torture Igboho the way they did to Mazi Makan. And I believe they must have tried to torture Igboho as well, to punish him, because what they have done to Mazi Makan is unthinkable. Imagine covering your face in the public after kidnapping you, holding you hostage in Kenya for 8 days. Who knows what they have done to him? Where you finding yourself in a situation whereby everyone around you are your enemies. They want you to. Okay, we are back. Like I was saying, someone told me that even in the Kenya, they hold him for 8 days, waiting to see if IPOB would react, the reaction or response from them. But unfortunately, they were even hiding that Mazi Makan was in their custody. They were hiding it, and that is what happened. And you have seen what happened. What the result has been. They kidnap him and force him back to Nigeria for no just reason. I don't know why those men are praying for our leader for what. But if they are not for peace, then God. Then okay, you want to say then, but what did they say then God will judge them. Praying for someone should be for good. Do you think they are praying bad in his presence? It's not possible now. You can say Mazi Makan was even, I think, kneeling down, or he just squat a bit, receiving the blessing from the elders and from the clergy. So it is always good to pray for someone. I don't think that they are saying bad prayer to him in his presence. Even if Even if they attempt to do such, behind the camera, they can't do that in his presence, and he will be quiet listening to that. It's not possible. So the prayer shouldn't be a problem to anybody. It's okay to pray for him. It is okay. Now, PM also have this information as well. He said Nigerian lawmaking coup, the plotters are projecting a northerner, Lieutenant Colonel. We are aware that the tension is high, but the coup plotters are not backing down. However, the Biafran government is ready for any eventuality. He PM tagged Tinubu's government in a hostage. It is like, it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I don't think anybody who knows about how Nigerian government operates and how the country has been. When you are eating, that's one thing some of us don't understand. When you are feeding on something for ages, for you to stop that thing that you are doing, it will be difficult, especially when you don't have morality in you. You don't have anything decency in your life. Maybe you have sold your heart or conscience to devil. For you to repent is not something that is easy. So most of them, northerners, they have been eating from Nigerian government. They believe the government is theirs, considering the way Britain have made them to be and hand them over everything, to freely. They are enjoying everything for free. So don't expect them to, sleep while Tinubu is governing the country or doing what he thinks that he can do as a president. So Northerners will always be on his back. Only 4 years of Jonathan was like hell to them. They couldn't bear it. So no matter who you put as a president, so it is very clear to everybody now that it is not about religion, because some people think because Jonathan is a Christian. No, now Tinubu is who? He's a Muslim. But for the fact he's not Fulani, they are not going to accept it. Even if he managed to rule for years, miraculously, okay, he cannot continue again. Although Yoruba people always love to rally around their own, which is good, unlike Igbo, which is good. But the problem is that, are they willing to, defend their own? Because it is not like when, during the time of, what is it called? Abiola. During the time of Abiola, Igbos were in support of Abiola very, very well. People were protesting. That was 1993. And people were doing everything possible to protest in support, in solidarity to Abiola. But believe it or not, Northerners are Northerners. So they have all it takes to even push and do anything in the name they are defending the country. So what happened? They buy Abiola to end the matter. After buying Abiola, what happened? They keep on ruling. As if that is not enough, the only person from Yoruba land that tasted the power again is who? Obasanjo. From 1993, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, 1999, that's 6 years. In that period, after 8 years of Obasanjo, they rushed into power. And Yar'Adua was there. Yar'Adua ruled for some time, and Yar'Adua, I think he's dead. I don't know if they buy him or he fell sick or something like that, but all I know is he passed on. And then his vice happened to be Jonathan. Only few period Jonathan was there as a president. Not that they elected him, because Jonathan becoming president is just like they have no choice, because the constitution says that the vice will take over, right? They had no choice. In fact, if it happened to be now, Yar'Adua wouldn't have picked Jonathan as a vice president. And you see that what happened that made the death of Yar'Adua, it had made the Northerners to be very, very careful to whoever they're choosing again as vice. They are not going to choose vice because this vice is good. No, their number one priority is, in case if any eventuality, if something happened to president, who will replace the president? since the creation of Nigeria, mention one tenor that you had in Nigeria that Northerners are not president or vice. Mention just one tenor within 4 years, right? Mention 4 years that Northerners don't have anyone in the power. None. You understand? So even during the time of after they pushed Jonathan out, because Jonathan own was by fire by force, and that was collaboration between Yoruba politicians and Northern politicians. But what Yoruba people don't understand is that thing they are doing to others, they will also do it to you. That is the belief that some Igbo politicians have. They think that let me join Northerners to attack my brother. Then after destroying your brother, you think they will free you? Never. It doesn't work that way. They will still come after you as well. They will still come after you. Now let's continue reading, because it has been rumored and it seems to be true that they are planning and plotting coup, which will render Tinubu's government useless. And you see the economic hardship that is going on, that they will use it to justify their action. They will use it to justify their action. I have another news to you. PM also said this. Breaking: with the ongoing coup in Nigeria by the Northerners soldiers and hope most of them, wow. The Biafran government will have emergency cabinet meeting to discuss possible declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra, which will be ratified by delegation in Finland. So this is the plan that is going on. So if that is one thing about PM, if you cannot lead people without having your ears on the matter on ground, he has his ears, he understands the secret information going on in Nigeria. He have access to those information. No matter how you may pretend or hide it, it will be there. Just like the way they're struggling to have from the Biafran government in Nigeria, as well as the Nigerian government, they are doing everything possible to plan their own in the midst of the government, to take information from the government as well. But in this condition, in this state of in this level of level that the government are, you cannot dig much, because it is all about survival of the fittest. They are doing what they can do to maintain and to keep peace in the region. So if you bring anything at the moment, they will switch on immediately to tackle it. That is what one thing. And somebody who knows how to act ahead, who have that kind of strength to be able to act and prevent things ahead. That is what leadership is all about. And PM possess those qualities. Some of you who are not really following what he's doing, it is time for you to start paying attention to those things. Blackmail is there, is normal. Castigation will be there, it is normal. Criticism also, of course, it is normal. You cannot run away from all this kind of thing. As long as you want your people to be free, you have to possess the quality, the zeal, the strength to be able to absorb this kind of information, this kind of criticism and blackmail that is coming from left, right, hand, center. It is normal. Don't believe any fake news that is coming on your way against PM and different government in Israel, because the truth is that even Mazen Kano have this plans that PM are following now. That is actually what Mazen Kano have been pushing to have. And it is not that he don't know what to do. He knew all those, but people to pilot their affairs were not there. Because whenever people want to approach people who will do this, whenever they want to join Mazen Kano, those ones that you are seeing today that have changed, have put on the garment of criticism and blackmail, they were there tackling and pushing people who would have done something tangible, something good, with Mazen Kano in the past. Their job was to push them out. Remember, there was a program that PM made where he was telling Biafrans how Chinasa Sowolu approached him. That program is there. And it's unfortunate that the PM YouTube was blocked, and all this video we can't lay head on it anymore. But I still remember that he had a program where he was telling Biafrans how China Sawodu was, raising voice on him without even know, he don't even know him. For the first time you are communicating with this person, and that person is supposed to be your comrade, that like both of you are fighting for the same thing, pushing for the same agenda. But unfortunately, they choose to, fight him. PM said that he was shocked. He was raising voice. His voice were so big. Trying to say one or two things negative against him, for no just reason, for no just offense, nothing as such. So it is there because he knows what PM is bringing. He knows what PM presence will turn out to be. All those things is what they have managed to, deprive Biafrans from having access to. Let's continue. Now, if like the post that I just read now, that whole post of them is one of the people planning and plotting coup against Tinubu. Is not a surprise, because that's what they do. Someone who is not honest, will never ever, turn around to be you. Purpose of them is one of the worst things that happened to Igbo race. One of the worst things that happened to Igbo race. They imagine what he have done in Imo State. If you combine all he have done in Imo State, the crime he have committed in Imo State, buying people in Imo State, it supersede all the crime in other 4 states in Igbo land. Okay, I'm not talking about the entire Biafran. Even if you compare it with the entire Biafran, also the one it happened in Imo State from Hope them supersede all of them. From one man, he's so desperate, he's so arrogant. He's so determined to do anything to remain in power. Imagine being close as he claimed to be with Tinubu. He's now plotting and planning with nothing else, because his strength is nothing else. Forget about, he knows his strength is nothing else. And that is why I wonder why some people are still clapping for him. Maybe that those people could be his kinsmen. But let's listen to what Master Morgan have to say before we move forward.
Allow this nonsense to continue, you'll be sunk. And that is why I have said it before, and allow me to repeat. We have come to set all of you free. And if you allow this nonsense to continue, you'll be sunk. If you have not gotten your Somali visa, go and get it now. Because the zoo is gone. And the hell has arrived.
And Igbo must surely go their promised land. If you refuse to let them go, una go sink. Una go sink. Wicked people.
We have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Instead of that, we cannot get this Biafra, I will turn to a beast. I will turn to a beast. I will become a beast.
That is PM. That is PM speaking.
You see those children that you see, you count their ribs, and their stomach are big. You see their stomach swelling up every day. We came from there. Samuel Ekpa has become a menace to this country. Finland is having a freeway encouraging him to do what he's doing. By his utterances and his actions, he's affecting what is happening in Nigeria. Of the demography of a community changes. There is hardly anything you can do. They will take over from you. It is just a matter of time. No matter the struggle, we can strategize and give them a portion. But they say they are going to be zero. It's a waste of time. And I'm an advocate of this thing for the past 30 years. Because I grew up with them. I went to school with them. I know. If you allow this nonsense to continue, you'll be sunk. If you have not gotten your Somali visa, go and get it now. Because the zoo is gone. And the hell has arrived.
And Igbo must surely go their promised land. If una refuse to let them go, una go sink. Una go sink. Wicked people.
We have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Instead of that, we cannot get this Biafra, I will turn to a beast. I will turn to a beast. I will become a beast. You see those children that you see, you count their ribs, and their stomach are big. You see their stomach swelling up every day. We came from them.
Samuel Ekpa has become a menace to this country. Finland is having a free way, encouraging him to do what he's doing. By his utterances and his actions, is affecting what is happening in Nigeria.
Of the demography of a community changes. There is hardly anything you can do. They will take over from you. It is just a matter of time. No matter the struggle, we can strategize and give them a portion. But they say they are going to be zero. It's a waste of time. And I'm an advocate of this thing for the past 30 years. Because I grew up with them. I went to school with them. I know their capability. I know their tendencies.
So that is the information that I want to share with you. Then we are going to look at what's happened in the courts. I don't know if I believe some of you have seen it, but I will flip the camera so you can see. This is let me bring it. This is Maznama Kano receiving prayer, like one of our followers said just now. Let me take it back a bit so you see. You see? This is when the clergyman was praying for him and the traditional rulers were there as well. So this is inside the court in Nigeria. And this is our lawyer Jimako. Ozokome is nowhere to be found. Probably he's part of the people that have been sacked. So it is a coincidence that after sacking them, the court have adjourned his case to more closer than it used to be. So let's assume that it's a coincidence, and it's a thing of joy to hear that, because normally it's 3 months, 2 months, or thereabouts. Sometimes 6 months. So this is inside the court. This is inside court in Nigeria. Okay, I will flip the camera back because it's almost at end. So that is what happened in the court today in Nigeria. Okay, regarding Mazen Kano court case. So the case has been adjourned to next month, March 19th, 20. So we are going to also follow the update as usual. But here is what happened. How many of you remember when Finland were, summoned Simon Ekpa, the way the whole Nigeria was rejoicing? I was even, if you ask me before that day if Simon Ekpa is all that popular in Nigeria, I will tell you no. But immediately the Finnish police came to his house to summon him for questioning and all that. every media platform in Nigeria was not only rejoicing, they went on to broadcast it. They were celebrating some mushroom people who happen to live in Europe as well were also rejoicing, making videos, celebrating Dr. Damages. All immediately went online, started inviting people to deliberate on that and talking nonsense. So this is part of the video they had that time that PM shared on his platform that I would like you to listen very carefully, because one of the friend, I think the guy according to PM said that he lives in Finland as well, stepped up there, and he went in and trying to teach them what they don't know about PM Samanepa and the freedom of reference. What he said here, you pleased with that, you will like it, because most of them are hypocrites. Some of them don't even know what PM stands for. They don't even know what Biafran are fighting for, but they want to make comment because out of envy, jealous. When a child who went to fetch firewood and he managed to fetch bigger firewood, other child will say, oh, he went to a shrine where they said don't fetch firewood. He went there to carry some firewood and add up with his own. That is an Igbo adage that nwatakịrị kpakara ibu ya na nkọ asị na ọkpara ya na ajọ ọfịa. That's what I'm trying to say, because some of you who don't know what PM is, some of them are also in Finland, in Europe, in other parts of the country, developed country for that matter, but they're not up to what PM is. In fact, what PM was before he joined Biafran agitation is even actually their prayer point today. So imagine adding up what he has and together with the fame and the popularity he has now. It is called for jealousness if you are evil. So you can only be jealous of him if you are evil, because what he's doing, he deserves it. He worked for it. It's not something that you can buy in shopping mall. Just listen to what this our brother said here. Let me bring it for you.
Evil will come to you and your generation. Thank you. I'll be back.
All right, thank you, Henry. Chichi, you're next.
Good evening to everyone. Dr. Damage, I greet you.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my first time coming inside your program, and I followed your program, and I reside in Finland. I just want to say something to our people here. Okay. All of you here are complaining, Simon Eba. We are all of you, when we are protesting with ordinary flag, Nigerian security is killing us all over the whole Biafra land.
See their face.
I did not see any one of you make any comment.
See their face.
I ask you, how many times do you want us to keep silent? And we have decided that we are not going to keep silent. You people listen. You people, most of you here complain about our leader, Mazen Khan. Now, Mazen Khan is in dungeon. Three courts in Nigeria have freed him. None of you here is talking about it.
See their face.
Now, what is Simon Eba demanding? Simon Eba have given Nigerian government condition. Do they do that?
You see this one, they called this one said that this forefather. This guy is one of the, I think he's from Benin and Igbo, but this guy is one of the haters of Igbo. This guy you see here, he's one of the haters, but his right hand man is Ruford Okonkwo, who happened to be Igbo, who is the owner of Dr. Damages. This is Dr. Damages platform. He is the owner. This is the anchor of this program. And now he invites all these people. This one is Maz Chede. This one is John John Abba, okay. Nelson is on Henry Gabriel. This one is Mr. Dre. Then the one talking now is Chichi. So many people were in this program. This is just the one people that are available when this our brother is responding to them. Let's continue listening, because it is always good to keep this kind of information for future occurrence. They are always focused on nonsense, trying to prove a point where there's no point. They're trying to make sense where they cannot make any sense. So this is what PM. I love the way PM caught this part and posted it, because it is no longer about P2B. Yeah, P2B wants P2B. That these people don't want us to rejoice. They don't want us to do this. Elderly people, look at this one also. This man should know better. This one now should not be at his age. Even Ruford, he's not a young guy. Look at him. But every now and then you see them trying to defend nonsense. The other guy they called Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze also rushed to his platform, started making broadcasts, welcome people to. People were throwing support and laughing and blah. Now most of them, some of them are now begging for food, somewhere in Nigeria, somewhere in the north. So all these people you see here are not, when you hatred block your, ability to reason. Ume said, please, I will not to contribute on the phone on your live program. Please, I will not to contribute on the phone on your. Please, can you explain to me what you mean, please? I don't understand what you mean. You mean you would love to contribute through phone call on my live program? See, you don't want to appear using link. Okay, that means I have to provide a number for that, but it's not going to be today because I did not prepare for that. I will provide phone number if that makes sense. Okay, I will bring WhatsApp for people to call. Okay, happy man, nice to see you. Freeman says they are all the same. Just look at their face. Exactly, my brother. That's what I'm saying, because I remember during that day, I felt the same way I felt the day the news broke out that Martin Nakano had been kidnapped. I felt so depressed. I felt so weak. But God knows it all. God have a way of doing His thing. If anybody tell them that things will be the way it is today, even though it has not been completed, but at least we can see the turnout of the event. We can see how things looks. But I really thank God the way PM know how to make them to go gaga. Even though they kidnapped him, he did not waste time. They did not kidnap him. Even though the police went to his house to interrogate him and summon him, he went there to answer questions, and that question have paved way for the agitation, because they were pushing police people to go and question him. Right now, the police people have gone there to PM, and the little information they know, without any evidence, that time PM used that opportunity to even show them clips, videos of what these people are doing, what they are doing, and those ones who are in Europe are supporting them to do the same thing. Yes, they are there to enjoy good standard of living in another man's land without thinking on how to build their own, because they think that once they're in abroad, they have every access to medical care system and everything. Their family will be rejoicing and happy. Others should go to hell. That's to them. They love it when they see other people suffering, their neighbors suffering, only them and their family enjoying. That's what they do. Like I said, if you're in Nigeria and you see someone who is abroad supporting this kind of government and telling you don't vote for Biafran referendum, turn against PM, and that, they are your number one enemy. In fact, they don't want you to come out from the cage you are, in the system, what the government is giving you in the country, only for you to rely and be a hope on government giving you palliative from every now and then, give you palliative of how much, half bag of rice, Maggi, or if you are living in a in a state that will even give you that, like in Enugu, who will give you palliative? Who will give you palliative in Anambra? It's only some places in the north that will manage to give to their people because they used to Babiala. You understand? So you don't expect anybody who lives in Nigeria and you see somebody who have traveled abroad or living abroad telling you that you should respect your governor, you should be nice to your politicians. That person is actually your number one enemy. In fact, he is your enemy. He is more enemy to you than your governor and your politicians, because they have seen how other countries build themselves and what they can do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let me allow this video to play.
You talk about sit at home. Why you don't talk about what causes sit at home?
Exactly.
Monday sit at home, what is the cause? 3 months in the car, automatically Monday sit at home will end.
Exactly.
But you people, I don't know why Nigerians.
That was then, no, that was, wait, hold on. That was then. If you free Masakana then, sit at home may have ended. You could have ended at that time. But now, even if you free Masakana, no. Session will continue. You know why? We now want our freedom. So since you don't want, we are asking you to raise Masakana so that we can now talk with you. You said no. So that is what is going on because the government. I'm saying it. I'm not the one making the decision. PM said it clearly. So don't think that if you release Masankan now, people, the time Biafrans were shivering and panicking are no more. It is game over. It is game over. Honestly, I'm telling you, it is game over. What we Biafran can see now, you made us to see that we Biafran provide palliative individually to our people. Exactly. Even the only person who have given palliative, at his own capacity was PM. PM was the only person who did it. Freeman Ikotonye said, "We now want our freedom. We can't stop." Okay. Yes, you are right. Let's continue. Okay, Freeman Ike Otuonye. Sorry, I mispronounced your surname. Ike Otuonye. Okay, let's continue.
The problem, you want to come and carry it from the up. It doesn't work that way. You call someone a terrorist, you call him informant, whatever you like, you call him. But I'm telling you guys, Simon Eba will be an angel. But let me be honest to you guys. Now, Finnish government have arrested Simon Eba. Okay. Why are you guys celebrating? That police arrest Simon Eba doesn't mean that Simon Eba is in prison. Why are you guys celebrating? That since 2015,
say that first.
Buhari Kingsman is killing Nigerians all over Nigeria. Go to Yoruba land, go to North today. None of you are talking. Nigerians want to take over, the evil government of Nigeria want to take over the whole land in Nigeria. None of you are doing anything about it. Then that people who is doing something about it, you people join hands with the federal government of Nigeria, calling him all kinds of names. Before sit at home, before Monday sit at home, you guys don't know what is going on in Biafra land. Look at Imo State. Look at Hope Uzodinma is killing our people. None of you is talking about that. But let me assure you guys. The monsters that is more than
Mike said, all I see is teeth and the eyes. Okay, thank God that you can see that. So maybe you can hear that if you cannot see that, so you can hear also. Happy message says 1999 I have been providing palliative every Christmas in 3 villages, more than 100 people. Wow, God bless you, happy man. That is massive. That is massive.
Listen, let me tell you guys, I'm into this. You understand?
Since 2019, okay.
Let me tell you, we are not going back. If you people don't want to hear me now, we are not going back. If you like, arrest everybody. Let me be honest to you. There are so many deadly people in Biafra land, but Simon is holding them. I'm warning all of you. If you guys know, you say you are campaigning for peace. It's not true. You're not campaigning for peace. Brothers, let's do the right thing. You will hate Simon Eba, but you're not supposed to hate truth. You understand? Every one of us know the truth concerning Nigeria. If you like, run away from it. But by the end of the day, all of you must come back to it. They have taken our leader, Mazin Nandikan. Our leader is in dungeon. Simon Eba, now they have arrested him. It does not matter.
All right, Chichi, thank you.
Okay? Bro, sorry. I'm begging you guys, let's be honest to ourselves. Let's stand on the truth. Okay? All of you are castigating Simon Ekpa, but none of you have said anything about Nigerian government who goes around killing our people, burning our places. And you people are not talking about it. Bro, I know you don't give me money. I don't have much time because of the way I'm sounding. But I have made my point, okay?
No, hang in here. Yeah, you made your point. Hang in there. We can come back later on and go into details because there's
that the guy, our brother have made a point that he wants to make for them to hear, and we are just want to remind them of what they have done in the past. So, and this is okay. This is what people are scared of. You know, that is the truth about it. Yes, you're right. You're right. Let me, for those of you who don't know, who still believe that PM is getting it wrong, that he's working against Mazen according to them, those who want Mazen to remain in dungeon, used to say, they always want to bring this narrative that no, you should not do this, you should not do that. Now listen to what Mazen said.
Except the proof otherwise. I, Dr. Igube Julius Okorie, from Bo, Ogbo local government in Enugu State. As a military personnel retired under country Nigeria by medical under the Nigerian Air Force. From my training, I was trained to sleep with my one of my eyes open. And the next point is my rifle is my wife. 2, the third one is that everybody is my enemy, except the proof otherwise. In essence, if you say there is no freedom without fighting, you can prepare for peace. And when peace fails, you go into war. Some people ask me, even when I was in the Air Force, I tell them, Ojukwu is my mentor. If I have my way, although people know that before you say you're a man of dignity and principle, you must have a figure in you. No fearing. Even though at the point of gun, I am social person, I will stand on it. So if we choose peace, and when peace fails, you go into war. It's better to serve with peace, but you have to prepare war as an option.
Thank you.
Praise God.
Thank you very much. I like that. I like that very much because he's a military man and he's saying to prepare for peace. When that fails, you can then talk about war. Is that correct? So, when you come out to preach peace, who is not aware that we were killed on the 30th of August? Do you know they killed us on the 30th of August?
Yes.
Were we carrying guns? No. We came to do peace. We were evangelizing peace. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, they are finalizing their plans to go and kidnap people and kill them. Who is bringing the war to us? Are we not supposed to defend ourselves? Are we not supposed to defend ourselves, I ask you? When you're defending yourself against somebody with AK-47, if they shoot you, you shoot back. What is that? Thank you very much. Then you are putting in a state of war. You have something that they want so much, your oil and your gas, and they need it so badly and desperately. They are not going to give it up easily or peacefully. They have said so themselves. Who said that? They said that the oil of Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. You didn't hear it? Did you hear it? Jigawa said that the oil belongs to them. And don't your oil belong to them? Don't your oil belong to them? They cannot give up very easily. They need what you have. What you have in your land belongs to them, and they can never ever go easily. We have come for peace. We have been doing peace all along, and they have been killing us. On the 30th, we came to evangelize, to give out leaflets, and to preach. They shot us to pieces because we had no guns and bullets. I tell you, if we did, they couldn't have tried it. It's simple common sense. If you're going for peace, you do what? You prepare for war. That is how we are going to win. Before we come up with any solution to a problem, believe you me, we have been thinking about it for 20 years. Please come forward. Come. After you, then him. There's no problem. We are here in a town hall meeting. You can speak for as long as you like. We are here to see you. Any suggestion or advice, anything you have to tell us, go ahead and do so. That's why we're here. Please go ahead.
Hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey,
thank you so much, Mr. Director. Actually, the gospel is, to me, it is entering. Okay? You just said, which option do we think we have for this project to materialize? For this project to materialize.
Advise us, we'll take it.
I'm the one that said all we need is to fight, and before we fight, we must plan very well.
Yes.
Now, we are all agitating for Biafra. Fine. And we believe that Biafra will come by His grace. We have some new countries in the world like Kosovo and the rest of them. And I felt that these guys, they fought like us, and they were subdued. So they went to United Nations on this particular cause before they got their country. Okay? So I suggest that Biafra, we should take that step as well. We should go to United Nations. Please, this is what we need. And I believe if we go this way, certainly they will listen to us.
Guys, don't forget to like the stream. If you have not, liked the video, please hit the like button as well. It is very, very important. If this is the first time you are seeing this video, you are seeing our channel, subscribe. Okay, it is very, very important. It's very, very important. Please do so. It doesn't take you much.
If we have a good proposal, then if that fails, I believe the next should be to fight. And for us to fight, Biafra is not just all about Igbos. Okay, we have Igbo, we have Ibibio, we have Efik, and we have other components that make up the Biafra. So I suggest that for these projects to stand and to succeed, that every other sectors, like the ones I mentioned now, they must be carried along. I don't think so. I suggest that we integrate every other persons that make up Biafra in this struggle, and I believe it will come. So my name once again is Chukwuemeka Abo. I am from OP in Nsukka, Enugu State.
Stay where you are. You mentioned Kosovo, is that correct?
Yes.
Maybe you mentioned Albania, or maybe you are aware of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Do you know Bosnia?
Yeah, Bosnia, Kosovo, and South Sudan.
You said they went to United Nations, is that correct?
Yes.
And they got their freedom?
Yes.
Before they went to the United Nations, did they pick up arms to fight or not?
They did.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to know. Once you give us guns and weapons, stay in Kuwait, we will fight at home. Listen, if you come now to beat me up,
stay in Kuwait,
and you keep beating me, if somebody is walking past, they will say, stop beating him. But if you beat me, I beat you back. When they come, they will say, what is the problem? What is the problem means that you can say.
Okay, guys, we are going to end it here because I've wasted my time. This is 1 hour, 11 minutes and some seconds. So I will end it here for us to continue again, probably late hour today or in the morning. I will check my time because I have an appointment at the moment. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Oh, Dinah said, what used to baffle me when Nigerians started to talk about dialogue is some people don't know that the people in position and power in Nigeria are animal, that they don't reason like human. Exactly. If you know, my sister. They cannot change. They cannot change. Even if they know, some of them still have their uncles, their relatives in the power, so they will say nonsensical things for them to protect their own. But the truth is that if you know the right thing to do, don't allow them to push you away from what you already know. Stand on your ground and do the needful. Do what is right. Thank you all for your time. I really appreciate you so much. Please, before you go, like the stream. It is very, very important. That is the only way you can support the stream. You can support me in this channel. Like, if this is the first time you are following this page, please subscribe. I also have a Facebook. My Facebook is the same name, Kai Reports. We will be uploading there very, very soon, because I have some time out on that place, but I will resume uploading on my Facebook as well. We are going to be live again, but I have to check my schedule. If it's something that is gonna work today, then I will be back online. I'll be back live or later in the day. So let's end it now, okay? This one will end at this time. I have not played the video to the end, but I think I stopped at 7 minutes 36 seconds. Probably I will continue with the video again when I'm online later. Thank you, my brother. You are trying in a biggest way. The Lord Chineke Gozege, my brother MNK, I see you. Thank you. I really appreciate. Please, you can follow me on Facebook as well. Like I said, my name there is Kai Report on Facebook. You will see me there. That is my page. I'll be uploading there. Okay, guys, thank you, and see you again later today or in the morning. I will try my best to be live later, maybe later on. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.